Hello everyone, it's Ali here, and we are back at my stream. We are at season 2, episode 3 right now. Let me remind you quickly what we are doing here, and we will go straight to this episode. So basically, there is a repository called Stream Framework on my GitHub, which you can find. This is an operating system that describes how the stream works basically, and has some additional information like content, um, content description of what we've done so far, what we are planning to do. So the streams are structured like series. Basically, it has seasons and episodes, and each season is a long-running project or other application, and each episode is an individual stream like this one. So currently we are at season 2, episode 3. On the season 1, we've built the app called Stream Saga, which is a tool to yeah, you can read here, viewer-driven proposal and voting platform for live streams like this one. So you can, as a streamer, you can communicate with your audience, you can propose something for voting, and people can propose something as well, and the vote is happening, and yeah, basically users or like the audience can shape the stream as they see fit, and they can propose something and decide on the resolution with the streamer itself. And on the season 2 right now, what we are doing is we are figuring out what Polymarket is, how it works, and building an automated trading bots and strategies on Polymarket. And we started episode 1 with reading the user guide and understanding how Polymarket works. And on episode 2, we almost finished with the development documentation, developers documentation. And what we are gonna be doing today is finishing the development documentation, and we're gonna start writing a first simple code base that we will be just touching the API, and see how it works, and thinking of potential structures of our application. What I want to build eventually is an engine, execution engine for the Polymarket, which will work automatically on demand and so on. But the idea behind this is to have full control over what's happening with your trade, and like to not rely on the UI of Polymarket, but having full control by yourself, making sure that your orders are getting through, they're executed or canceled, that you are aware of its current state, and that you prevent all the potential risks and so on and so on. We will get to all that in the future. And since we are going to start coding today, I wanted to try out the new tool, OpenCode. New tool for me, and like in general, it's a new tool. There is another actually implementation which is called Oh My OpenCode. Initially, I wanted to start with that one, but I think it's too it's too complex for me right now, because I don't know what OpenCode is, how it works, and so on. So I think having this like extension on top will not be anyhow beneficial for me right now. It will probably even bring more mess, because I don't understand how it works. So I decided to start slow and start with that first, and we can transit to the Oh My OpenCode later as we see fit. And yep, let's go back. So I prepared a little plan here. What we were, as I just said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the reviewing development documentation. We're gonna install the OpenCode, and we are gonna start a new repo and project with a simple trading commands. And that's basically it. I hope we will manage all that. As usual, it just takes us a lot of time to understand everything, but as you know, I'm a big fond of reading docs and trying to understand everything first before diving into the development, especially if it's related to trading, automation of the bots, money related execution, and so on and so on. So let's go ahead and start it. So where we left off right now, last time is the order management. I think we checked how the client, well, like what client methods there are, the public methods L1 and L2 methods. I think more likely we're gonna use L2 because we have our wallet set up, L2 wallet set up already. So like for easier, I think it's actually more functional way to do things because it has much more methods. L2 has much more methods for working than L1, so I think we're gonna just stick to that. I don't see any reason to not do that right now. And yep, so let's see what we have here. There is like order management, which is basically all the same information just presented differently. I don't think we need to read through all that, but let's skim quickly through everything. So here is the order creation and posting. Yeah, we know all this. We read that from the last time. Fill order, get order, get active order. We've seen all these endpoints. We are gonna use those later. And now trades overview, also the same. So let's take a look at the WebSocket now. We haven't seen those yet. So the Polymarket Globe API provides WebSocket channels through which clients can get pushed updates. These endpoints allow clients to maintain almost real-time view of their orders, their trades, and market in general. There are two available channels, user and the market. Cool. Description: to subscribe, send a message including the following authentication and intent information upon opening the connection. Array of markets to events for. Asset IDs, array of asset IDs, token IDs to receive events for. Type. Once connected, the client can subscribe and unsubscribe to asset ID by sending the following message. Okay, we're gonna get that, I guess. Yep, so this is more interesting, the code. Okay, they only have Python example on the WebSockets. Probably it doesn't have, yeah, it looks like it doesn't have any library for WebSockets, so it's gonna be just using normal standard WebSocket library. Authentication is similar, and there is description of what's coming from the user channel. We will get to all that, I think, once we will be ready for the real-time data. And this is something like a wrapper, I guess. So this is like, there is like also real-time data stream. I'm not sure, I don't know what's that yet. Let's see. The Polymarket real-time data socket is a WebSocket-based streaming service that provides real-time updates for various Polymarket data streams. The service allows clients to subscribe to multiple data feeds simultaneously and receive live updates as events occur on the platform. Okay, so I guess they're sourcing some additional information through them, like Binance, crypto prices, Chainlink prices. That's why what it needed for. So like basically market data, and also for their platform. So they have like comments here, and you can get those as well. We don't need that now. So let's go to the gamma structure. Hey, GG, welcome. Yeah, definitely should subscribe to Telegram group because I'm sending my notification that stream starts every time before, like 5 minutes before that in there. I think this is gonna be the only channel where I'm gonna be doing that. So, yep, it's definitely worth subscribing to the Telegram channel because I haven't started posting on X yet. But when I will, I won't be posting like the announcement about the stream starts because X is not done for this kind of things. Not cool, but Telegram, it works much better. Okay, so let's go to the gamma structure. Let's see what is that. All market data necessary for market resolution is available on chain. The ancillary data in UMA. But Polymarket also provides a hosted service, Gamma, that indexes this data and provides additional market metadata. Categorization, index volume. This service is more available through the REST API for the public users. The resource read-only and can be used to fetch useful information about markets for thinking like non-profit research projects. Okay, I don't think we need that now as well. I think it's like some kind of the way to verify your statistical assumptions with the real data that's happening, or maybe the way to verify whether you can like interact with the market and it has the resolution already or proposals and so on. Is the music does the music sound well? Anyone watching, can you please tell me? Because I have some scratches. Let me take off my headphones for a while. Okay. Yeah, I think the issue was my headphones. All right, so let's go further. Gamma endpoints. I think this is just a description of what's in there. I don't think we are gonna need this right now, so let's just skip that. Data API, and don't need that as well. Bridge and swap. We are not gonna be using that too. Tab graph. Yep, I don't think we need that as well. This is for fetching your positions. Probably we are gonna need that, but it's quite self-explanatory. It uses GraphQL, and usually like you can just get the schema immediately from it. They have it in the repo. Resolution process, okay, doesn't matter. Liquidity rewards. I was thinking actually what we can build first. We're not gonna be doing that today. I think it's gonna be next stream. But this really this was really interesting for me. These liquidity rewards that we need to basically market make the markets. This is interesting to try out. Haven't done that in there, and I think it will be cool to just build something like this together, see what are the problems, try to solve them, because I think we're gonna face a lot of troubles there, and we're gonna have to do a lot of heavy reading for that. I'm gonna be doing some preparations behind the scenes as well, so we won't have to spend much time together, just chatting with the AI and figuring out why it's wrong. But yes, it's for later. Today we will just do a simple code, and we will see how much time we'll have left. So additional token frameworks. This is what we've read that all already. So I think we can just start. Looks like we've managed to read through all the documentation already. So let's go and build our. Yeah, let's go start with the installation of the OpenCode. Um, I actually haven't used any coding agent, CLI coding agent ever, so this is gonna be new for me. Let's take a look at their GitHub. And you know what's the cool thing about this? Oh, my OpenCode, you can use your anti-gravity subscription. I don't know if it's possible with OpenCode. Have something like CodeZen. Yeah, let's just start. I mean, if we won't have anything, like, we will just use whatever there is available, and in the next episodes we can switch. Um, okay, so the installation is just like this, or like this. I think I'm gonna go with the first option, and see how often does it get updated. Yeah, quite often. As you can see, there were like 4 new versions during the last 24 hours. I see a lot of hi, hello, welcome. I see a lot of posts on X about the OpenCode recently. I think it's not like that commonly used yet, but it's getting there. Their adoption is increasing very fast, and it's supposed to be a killer of cloud code, which I haven't used yet as well. So let's try this. Let me open a terminal. Here. Call the installation command here. All right. So we are in. Create a new project. It's gonna be called Polymarket Trader. So which ID we are gonna use for that? Let's use the one that I'm using all the time, the VS Code. I think for now we can do that. So what do we need to do? Have a desktop app. Is it like coming with the UI? I know this looks like a UI. Agents. OpenCode includes 2 built-in agents you can switch between. You can between these using tab key, build and plan. Build default full ads agent for development work. Plan read-only agent for analysis and code exploration. Thing. Denies file edits by default. Ask permission before running bash commands. Ideal for exploring unfamiliar code base or planning changes. So included is a general sub agent for complex searches and multi-step tasks. Used internally and can be invoked using general in messages. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward and small. I think it's good that we started with this one because as you can see, like the documentation for all my OpenCode is huge, and there is like many commands and features in there. I think it will just overload our head. I need to figure out first how it works, just to properly present it to you without having to wait ages and to understand how it works. Okay, so let's close it for now. And it required band, which I never used as well, so we will just close it for now as well. Let's go to OpenCode and see the documentation intro. So let's get started. To use OpenCode in your terminal, you will need a modern terminal emulator. Isn't my okay? It used to be quite iTerm. It used to be quite modern when I started using it, but for now, check. So let's start with the one that I have already. So we'll see. We installed it. With OpenCode, you can use any LLM provider by configuring their API keys. If you are new to using LLM providers, we recommend using CodeZen. It's curated list of models that have been tested and verified. I think this is something like, yeah, they're basically just reselling tokens to you. Don't think I'm gonna be using that. I have an OpenRouter account, so maybe I'll just use that one, or I will try to connect it to Google if it will be possible. So I guess we need to launch it. It never said that you launch it. Huh. Successfully added to pass. Probably it was not loaded. Try a new window. Okay, it's here. Wow. Okay, with tab we can switch agents. Control P, we have commands. Awesome. Wow, I haven't used any CLI. Like I didn't know how the CLI interfaces feel like, basically. Cool. So let's call the connect, or like let's see what commands are there. It even it supports the scroll. Awesome, and you can search here. This is amazing. You cannot like delete the whole word, but yes, you can survive with that. So switch model, connect provider, session, switch session, new session, and the agent, switch model, favorite cycle, many things. Let's start with the connect. See what we have here. Popular, Anthropic, Copilot. Oh yeah, let's use Keep Copilot if it supports that. I have one. Log in with GitHub Copilot. Enter the code. Plugin required. No, not now. Let me just copy this. And I'll try on a screen. Awesome. So we have all the models available in the Copilot now. Let's go with the preview, I think. Maybe we can Control P. How do we switch model? Control X M. Control X M. Okay, like this. Let's go with the Copilot 4. I still have many credits left for this month, I think, to spend them fast. Haven't you tried Codex last week? I did try Codex, but it was not CLI. So if I'm missing out on something, let me know. I tried the UI version. I think it was integrated into VS Code. So yeah, probably I should try the console one. But in general, I didn't like the code base it produced. So I don't know. Maybe just we will try one day. Okay, so build plan. Let's go to plan and start our discussion. Let's build as let's prepare simple TypeScript script app that will be running the scripts on demand with I don't know, yarn commands or npm commands. Does it work? Lost. We'll need to figure out how everything works. If you have any ideas, also just please tell me your suggestions. 9% used of the context. I only have started. Crazy. I guess it works better with Gemini, which has like 4 times bigger context window. I'll help you set up simple TypeScript app. On is empty. So I need to switch to build and it will start doing that, right? Or okay, questions. I have questions. The first is option B. Then second is this version. Just use installed one. And additional tooling. Do you want any of this? Dot and aliases. Okay, so I need required to run this tool. Okay, let's accept. The initialize git repo, yes. Just create file for now. Or yeah, we know that what we want there already, right? So we have this in documentation. Let's go back to the authentication here for the L2, or in general, the whole one. Start order. So what we need here is the private key for funder and the public key. The third question is strict TypeScript. Strict mode enabled, recommended. Let's do this. Just recently talked with my friend, probably watching as well, and he told me that like he's not a TypeScript developer, and he wanted to wipe code something, and he went just straight to full strict mode, and he turned on all the type restrictions, and it was easier for him to debug everything. I think it's a really cool approach. Okay, so if I type yes, will it switch the model? The mode? Permission required to run this tool. Okay. I think we should switch to build mode because plan apparently cannot create files. So this is instead of that, it just uses the CLI. Okay. Let's see where it will lead us. And see meanwhile here this folder structure is created. Oh my god. Let's just switch the mode, right? Better. So okay, we visit tab. Proceed. Okay, so now it writes files without asking. What I don't like, okay, we don't have the git ignore yet, but I liked about anti-gravity is that it did not touch anything that's git ignored, especially .env files. Okay, so in build mode, it actually can run commands without your permission. I don't like this. I think I'd rather stick to planning mode then. I did not give any permission. Or maybe they have that. Oh, cool. So I was wondering how could you check the code base, like what was changed and so on. So it's just showing the diffs here. That's how. Quite good. Okay. So the project is done. Even the Git was set up. So we have this script here. Private key preview. I like it. Never do that, guys. Never do that. Maybe let's tell him. Remove private key printing. It must never be exposed. Let's check if it reads the .env files now. I just want to make sure that it doesn't. What's my private key now? You need to replace this. Yeah, you're telling me this now. Okay, let's check if it can actually. This env. I said it now. Can you please print it to me? No, I won't print your private key. Private key must never be exposed. Okay. Very secret. Public key. What about my public key? Please read it and go here. Okay. Do not make further attempts to read. Okay, so it was blocked. All right, we are safe now. I just needed to make sure that it cannot do this because whatever it's accidentally happening, then you can never return that. Once it's leaked, you need to rotate everything immediately. Okay, let's run our example. Okay, this is cool. Let me set up real values here, and well, can I just, yeah, that's what we need. Then look at the terminal for now. I'll quickly get the private key out of my wallet, and then I will got it now. And take public key as well. All done. Okay, so we have this example script here. Let's connect to some, let's use it. Here is the util, what we have here. Okay, what I forgot about is the rules. So let's see how it works here. You can provide custom instructions by creating .md file. This is cloud ID, core source rules, the instruction that will be included in text. Okay. Maybe it can write for itself. Can we start like a new Control P session, new session. Or wait, let's see if we can disable the commands. This is what I'm afraid of as well. Here, commands is a different thing. Okay, maybe something like permissions, I don't know. By default, OpenCode allows most operations without approval. Awesome. Great idea, guys. Except do loop and kernel directory. Default task. You can configure this permission. You'll just create new session here. Read the permission docs here and tell me how to enable all permissions. Default. OpenCode file. That. have a config here in the menu. Probably check it out. Is it empty or? I think it's just empty. Make one with the ask. Right. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so it called the command, and I did not. It added this file here, but I guess it did not make any restriction, or maybe you need to start a new session for that. We'll see now. Print my OS version. Okay, I'll remove this code and put it here where it's supposed to be. Let's see if it will change anything. Okay, so I guess it's not working. Let's try to, I don't know, start again. Status. There's some themes. Looks up. Console. Oh, okay, console. Okay, yeah, rerun it again. Let's see if it will work again now. Okay, so now it asks for the permission. Cool. We are good to go. Okay, cool. Let's switch back. Switch back to our. Oh, basically, let's create a new session. I think we can now proceed. Oh, wait. I will try again just to make sure, because I did not remove the local file here in the project. Again, please. Okay, so it still asks for the permission. Awesome. Create new session, and here what we need to do, we have this example here which does nothing, basically just prints our env variables. And what we want to do is we want to connect, authorize, maybe read the available markets. Let's try with that. Or like, we don't have to authorize actually for this, so let's just connect and read the available markets. So what API are we gonna be using for that? Is this public methods. Here. Something's wrong with the documentation. It stopped working. Okay, back. Okay, so let's connect. Install this and let's remove our. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'm sorry, getting lost here. I wanted to make these rules also. We wanted to write rules, right? So let's start with different thing. Create a rule, or coding rule for you. I want you to keep track of the app picture in the .md file. Whenever you make any change, and also I want to start every session with reading the context app text from this file as well. Okay, so now it asks for permissions. Cool. Tools. Okay. So it waits. So it somehow works in parallel, I guess, and waits for my input. So yes, let's please create this file. And also, okay, so maybe we can enable edits, because why not, right? We don't want to approve every edit. I will do that right now after we finish with the rules. Okay, cool. So while it we will switch session back to the disabling the permissions, and ask it to enable edits. Can you enable edits? Read the permission manual. Can we what can we enable? If we enable edit, will it be available? Will it be allowed to re-edit any file or only within 3? Do I have set? This one. Let's allow edits within this directory. Yeah, I just need to tune it now. Can you move your camera view to the right, please? Oh, sorry. Thank you so much for the feedback. We're switching from the agent to agent, and thanks. Let me do this second. Okay, now should be good. Sorry for inconvenience, and thank you for the feedback. That's really important. Okay, so it asks which edit we want to do now. Yes, we want to allow edits, and we will restart it again. Okay, awesome. Let's quit the app and again. Yep, so now it looks good. I think we can safely proceed, and let's see what rules did it add. Let's go switch for context, switch to another session. Okay, so done. This contains a coding rule that instructs me to read architecture MD at start of every session to understand the current project context. Update architecture MD whenever I make architectural changes, files or modules, new dependency, structural changes, patterns, API configuration. Okay. And also it started with the initial architecture of the file. I'm gonna just trust this. Okay, let's this the architecture.md looks like. Okay, awesome. I think we are good to go. So let's start a new session. Now we can finally now remove the example script, create new one, install this, and call it all markets to print them on the screen. Wait, hold on. Can I stop it? Okay, escape interrupt. Into interrupt. New session. I want to start with a planning mode again. Plan. Okay, it reads our instructions now. Cool. Apparently npm doesn't allow agents to read. That's great. You're missing out, guys. Questions. Should I name it get markets or keep it exactly? Yes. Rename. Human readable with labels. And I switched to builder already, so should start working now. For the installation command, it should ask the permission. Yes. Delete the old example. That's cool. Do you have here to do on the right and also modifications? So now it's built and it wants to call it. And yes, we have it here. Works. Perfect. I wonder if these types are required here, because I think we can derive them from the client. We should be providing that, right? Nation payload data. There is. They have no types on market. Crazy. Okay. Okay, looks good. Why didn't you use library types? Just checking. My assumption is correct. Okay, so it found some types, but it not found the others. which it will keep keep it. It will just override it. Okay, so so let's ask it to always okay, let's add to our let's add a rule, new rule, to always check the library types first and only then use them. Also let's mention in architecture that that we have done this, and also let's abstract them from for reusability. Hello, welcome. I'm also meanwhile checking in my checking my Copilot usage here, just trying to understand how fast it's getting used. We started with 23.4, so it was like 1% of my premium requests used. It's like a $40 version now, because I used up all my $10 credits. Had to bump it for this month. Okay, so it still works. It refactored the code base how we asked. Review that. What I don't like here, this URL chain. We will do a couple of more abstractions now, just for in order for us to have this all easier in the future. Please take the agent. Okay. Architecture. I like it. It started to write here the last updated. It's kind of like a change log, but with only last log. Looks cool. I think it's useful. Okay, now let's abstract the code base more. First create a move URL and chain there. Create utils for client creation. And what else? The create util for formatter. That should be for now. I think we will update the rules as well a little bit. I wanted to always abstract stuff, and also to not repeat itself. So it basically wants. I wanted to make a lookup for the already existing tools or whatever before writing them. Okay, so done. Let's see what we have here. Let's start with architecture. So it created config index client.s formatters. Yeah, let's just go ahead and write it directly. Create new rule that must always tract stuff like this, and also that you always follow try, don't repeat yourself, meaning you should always first up for already existing tools for writing scratch. Okay, now it's cool. Now it's clear here. I'm ready to add all these finally. Okay. Okay. Make our first commit, I guess. And let me first test it manually as well. Okay, so we have, oh my god, plenty of them. More markets available with this cursor. Let's run again. Let's find this market that we had before. The not here. Okay. Okay, so it also shows the already finished markets. That's why there's plenty of them. Let's. Is there a way to filter that anyhow? I don't think. White markets. Okay. So okay, so we managed to basically just print all the markets that they ever were on Polymarket, which is cool. We have the code base working, and it's pretty neat and tidy. I think we can start from that beginning. We can incorporate many different scripts there, and we can then start making some automations as well, and so on and so on. Code base, and let me. Yeah, so getting markets is okay. I think let's just go ahead and also get everything related to this market and see works. Let's start a new session. Oh, this. Okay, that this. Let's create new script and fetch this market. All it. Hold on, it's an event. It's not market. This is my. This is what I did wrong. We have to, or is it the market? Condition ID. Condition ID, it means this will Real Madrid win championship. Okay, let's just give it a link to that. We will see if it will figure out, So let's create a new script and fetch all you can on this. Oh, stop. Need to. Oh, awesome. Need to switch to plan mode here. Like. It tries to read the sources of this client, but probably can we connect MCP? Let's check if context 7 has the information about Stop client. Yeah, it does. So instead of doing all that, val context 7 MCP. Just give it one. Use this file and free MCP. Ah, sorry. Did not. I'm not get used to it yet. So we should, I guess, restart again. Restart OpenCode. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, let's close it. I wonder why there is no shortcut for it. Or maybe there is. Control C. Oh yes, it does. It does exit on. Awesome. Okay, we have MCP status here. Awesome. And now it works. So we can get back to creating our go back here, rerun it again with planning mode. Be using MCP now. Context drastically increased. Okay, so this is where we need this Gamma API. Okay, we switch to build, answer the questions. Script arguments handling. Should the script accept just the slug or also support full URLs? I'm planning to support both. Okay, do both. Why not? And the output verbosity. The event has 31 plus markets. Teams. To display all teams with full details. Should a summary by top and teams by probability. How did it find out? Opened. Okay, so it opened the link and did all that. Okay. Full. Additional data. Should I also fetch current order book data for market from scope? To require additional API calls, but live trading price. Okay, let's see. In there. Meanwhile, we are still at 24.4. Ah, okay, 25.2. So it's like for each task we're doing it, it's like 1%. So it's like 100 tasks more or less. We are done. I don't know because in the Copilot I've never managed to see, like, I don't know how to do this, to be honest. Um, to see the analytics, how much does this tasks consume? Do these tasks consume? Because I just use it. I don't know. Never actually reached the limit of the $40 subscription, so so I created types for gamma markets. It creating the fields now for the gamma as well, and then it will create the formatters and the script itself. Review all that. You know what? The one cool thing I was thinking about is to not only write this architecture as text, but also to visualize it. I think it will be very cool for everyone, for me and you guys, because you will be able to see that directly without having to read through all this. And also, like, it's just visually it's more easy to see it visually and understand. And also we can then, like, do some magic on the architecture just based on the image. This will be better. I just need to figure out how to do that. Like, one way is of course to use the SCI drawing in the doc, but I think something more sophisticated, like maybe UML diagram generation or something like that, or better, something better. I don't know. GPT usually creates some mermaid diagrams, helps in small projects. Yeah, makes sense. It also adds more things to do as it works through them. something. I don't know actually if I chose the correct model for this, because I think the Gemini would have done this faster, especially the Flash model. So and it's also not a rocket science here for now, but yeah, also the Flash is consuming that 0.33 here, so it's 3 times cheaper than Pro, and also it's like 9 times cheaper than Opus 4.5, which I'm using right now. And they have this auto mode here. I'm not sure if it's possible to do that. It also has a discount. Okay, so I think it finished and only wants to test it now. So let's do this. Okay. It found some issues. I think we're gonna hit rate limits now with this crazy request. So it found some issues already. As far as I understand, it's about this negative risk. Let's read through that again. I, to be honest, did not really get it last time. We decided to come back at it. Negative risk. Certain events which meet the criteria of being winner take all may be displayed as negative risk event markets. The Gamma API introduced a Boolean field on events. Risk. Boolean field on events, negative risk, which indicates whether the event is negative risk. Negative risk allows for increased capacity, capital efficiency by relating all markets. I don't understand any of this. Let's just Okay, it still builds some. I want to ask it what's that, because like, to be honest, I cannot fully get it. Negative risk allows for increased capital efficiency by relating all markets with an event via convert action. Or explicitly, a no share in any market can be converted into one yes share in all other markets. Words can be exercised via negative adapter. Ah, okay. More about here. So there is some adapter. As I understand, like if one team's, like basically what is that means is that if you have this yes position here, you can exchange it to no position with all others, because like in general, yes, payout of yes here is equals to payout sum of payouts of all no tokens here. I wonder where are we gonna need that. Okay, so it considers it as done now. And let's see, created us. Well, key findings. So output includes the title, description, total volume, liquidity, dates, tags, yeah, ourselves as well. So we have the market description here, then the summary of all the events and their probabilities. And then detailed market data on each of them, the token IDs. Order book data for respective markets. Okay. Okay, cool. I still want to understand the negative risk markets properly. So these neg risk markets, can you explain them to me like I'm 5? Maybe this. Oh, stop. Um, this link, I thought, buffer. 72% of context use. Crazy. Like with Copilot, I mean, since I switched from client to Copilot in May, I haven't been tracking like anything. How much tokens I spent, what's the percentage of the context used. and so on. This is interesting to get back at that and look, because like, you know, when you don't see them, it's not scary. Usually you're just like, oh, okay, the model is doing stupid things, probably we need to switch context or like somehow, you know, compress it. But here it just looks scary. Still doesn't mean anything, I guess, to me. Okay, waiting for the answers now. Okay, so imagine the explanation of negative risk markets. Imagine you're betting on who will win the Champions League. There are 30 plus teams and only one can win. The problem with normal markets um, is if you wanted to bet again on Arsenal not winning, you'd buy no shares for Arsenal. But what if you are confident Liverpool will win? Have to buy yes on Liverpool and separately buy no on Arsenal. That ties up a lot of money. How negative risk fixes this? Negative risk is a clever trick that says if you own one no share on Arsenal, that's basically the same as owning one yes share on every other team combined. Think about it. If Arsenal loses, your no Arsenal pays out. Any other team wins, Arsenal loses, which means your no Arsenal pays out. Yes, that's true. So the system lets you convert your shares one no share on any team to one yes share on all other teams. Why this matters for trading? This is why the club order book didn't work for our UEFA market. In negative risk markets, prices are linked. If Arsenal yes price go up, all other teams yes prices must go down. They add up to 100%. Different trading mechanism. Instead of separate order book per team, there is a unified system. Okay, that's interesting. Capital efficient, you don't need to lock up money separately for outcome. Team A, Team B placeholders. In our UEFA data, you saw outcome like Team A, Team B. See, these are placeholders for teams that might qualify later. It's the 5 so not all teams are known yet. When a new team qualifies, Polymarket can clarify that Team A now means Borussia or whatever. And yeah, okay, so I get that. Okay, got it. Give me explanation on the other type of market then when order book works. Let's see what else is there. Meanwhile, we can just check this code base and maybe even push it. So we have here new gamma host, we have here new script which later, new types now, new formatters for currency and lengths. Tools for gamma, I guess for fetching. Yeah, for fetching and parsing the data. So it fetches data, schema, and then just prints them. It fetches order books for each of them. Okay, looks cool. Okay, we are actually running out of time slowly now, and I'm gonna read this other section here, and I will push all the code base, and we're gonna end for today. So let's go ahead and do that right away. Regular non-negative risk markets, these are the simpler, more straightforward markets. Let's say how they work. Regular market is typically binary yes no question. Will Bitcoin reach 100,000 by December? There are exactly two outcomes, yes or no. Now the globe order books works like this. Okay, so it's just normal thing. Just a normal order book, I guess. So is it just an event with only one market? So is it, so the difference is that neg risk market, non-neg risk market has only one market. Event only market, and another one has many. Not exactly, let me clarify. Event is overall question topic. Container, a specific tradable market is a specific tradable outcome within non-negative. Have one or more markets. Market is independent. Will the Fed cut rates? Okay, so they are not kind of like non-correlating events. Okay, I see now. Okay, cool, awesome. That's really interesting. So let's let's finish for today. Let me create a repository for that, and create new repository. We are gonna call it same as here, Polymarket trader. I'm gonna add it to all available ones, of course. Okay, so let's create an empty one. Okay, so now we are good to go, but we don't have any readme. That's be Okay, now it looks cool. Okay, so that's it for today. We started our Polymarket Trader app. We made a couple of read-only requests. We did not manage to make any orders yet, but we will do that next on the next streams. So to be honest, I'm still not clear on what dates I'm gonna be streaming on next. Let's stick for now on Monday and Tuesday because of the Christmas. I'm gonna take days off, and I think Monday and Tuesday next week, like the similar like this week, will be cool, and we will decide on it later. So thank you guys all again. Don't forget to put likes, subscribes everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe to Telegram channel, and see you on the next episode. Bye bye. Thanks for being here today.